So as a new user, we've just gotten access to the system. So now we're going to log in and do our initial request. So we do our username and password, and we log in. Now we are logged in. The system looks pretty much the same, except we now have this Manage button, which allows me to manage my information as far as a requester in the system. So to put in a request, we do usage, new requests. We click on that. So the system knows who I am, but it needs to know what group I am part of. So my group is the Patton Book Club. And my group description is a youth reading club. Now, the classification of my group in this case is a Class 2 community-based not-for-profit. If I was not sure what classification I would be under, I can click right here, which brings up a brief description of what the classifications are, and that is easily filled out and personalized by each district. So I'm a non-profit group, so that means I have a non-profit number, and I am going to put that in. The information about me personally is already auto-populated, and the primary contact for the request, since there is only one person affiliated with the Patton Book Club at this time, it will be me. Moving forward, now the system knows who I am as an individual, who I am as a group representative. So now what event am I going to be booking? So this is a book fair. And the description would be a youth book club. The event type, we will call this an activity. The event category is a rental. I'm an outside group coming in to use the facility. The adult leader is Toby Tyler. And the number of people expected is 100. No refreshments will be sold, and we have no special requests at this time, but you could put it in there. So now our next step is to agree to the district's terms of use. I must agree to the terms of use, or else I cannot go any further. So I can read that at my leisure. Moving forward, now in order to use any facility on campus, I need to have insurance. I may not have it at this time. If I do have a PDF version of my insurance documentation, I can upload it. In this case, I don't have it, and so I'm going to skip the upload so I can move forward. Now, here is my listing of all the facilities that are available. In this case, I'm going to do it at a continuation school and the adult education facility. And an auditorium may be appropriate, classroom may be appropriate, and a theater may be appropriate. So let's take a look at what we've got. So we have two choices. We have a theater, and we have a classroom. So we're going to hold it at a classroom. So now we know who I am, who my group is, what we want to do. Now, when do we want to do it? So we are going to click on the calendar, and let's say we're going to hold our event November 1st, which is a Friday. We want to hold it right after school, so 2:30, and we're going to go for about 4 hours. And this is a one-time event. If we wanted to have it recurring, we can do that, but this is a one-time event. And we add our dates, so here we are. It's Friday, November 1st, 2:30 to 6:30. Looks good. Move forward. Well, this is our last step, and here we can look at everything that we filled out. All of these pencils mean we can edit that in case we did any typos, and we can edit up until when we submit the request. And we can look at our specific request at the Adult Ed Modular Classroom at the Adult Education Facility, 2:30 to 6:30 p.m. There are no charges due to our classification, but there is an application fee. So the total cost to my group will be $75. If that looks good, we can submit the request. If we got something wrong, we can delete here and move back and start over. But we are going to submit the request. Are we sure? Yes, indeed. And there we have it. Our request has been submitted.